We have learned from spiritual writings, guides, gurus, teachers, and leaders that the key to enhancing one's spirituality and for achieving fulfillment in our lives is simply by being present. This phrase usually rests without further exploration, and it is cast aside as a cliche response to the many complex struggles that we face in our lives. This thinking, however, is incorrect. Allow me to reflect upon the true gift of being present. We know of the three states of time: past, present, and future. We are in a constant movement through these states. As the future quickly approaches, it morphs into the present, and then suddenly it passes us and transforms itself into the unchangeable past. Memories of the past often stir our present emotions, invoking joy, fun, sadness, or even trauma or guilt. We can learn from memories of the past, whether positive or negative. The past is the greatest information source for learning, inspiring memories from which we can fuel the constant process of self-actualization. However, the past, by definition, is limited only to the things that have happened. Past events are static and unchangeable. Memories of unchangeable events can weigh us down or lift us up. Focusing too much on unchangeable events can dominate our feelings and prevent us from moving forward and growing. The future inspires hope. When we direct our thoughts toward the future, we can mentally reach for any height, dream of endless possibilities, and map out our personal plans for self-fulfillment. Like the past, the future can trigger both positive and negative outlooks. The dynamic future inspires hope, yet like the static past, it can also inspire fear, such as the fear of repeating past mistakes, or the fear of the unknown. Of course, there isn't any way to fully control the future. We can envision a future guided by experiences and knowledge gained by reflecting upon the past. But we are left only with a simple hope that the future can benefit us and others. We try to influence the future by changing and tweaking variables in the equation of present actions, with a hope that the results will benefit us or others, and we will find fulfillment or meaning. But when we dwell too much on the future, we realize that the opportunities to act and alter the equations of life are being lost. We lose precious time, and the outcome of the future, when reached, perhaps isn't what we desired. In the middle, of course, between the past and the future, is the present. This is where hope resides. The present is in a constant, changeable state, something that I would call the state of fleeting. In this fleeting state, we can alter our directions, our minds, and our bodies. The present is filled with endless choices of what we want and where we are going. In it, we can discover the truths that will emerge in our future lives. As we focus our attention on every present moment as it crosses our paths, we notice the opportunity for change and the time given to us to invoke changes that we want and are needed. We notice the need to help others, the force of sympathy, having its greatest positive impact in the present. The opportunity to alter the outcome of the future only exists in the present. The present state of being, experienced within oneself, can address and eliminate the weight of guilt over the past or the fear of unknowns in the future. The present is therefore the most powerful state of being. But let's not forget the crucial value of hope itself. Hope is the belief that what we do in the present truly alters the future, presumably in positive ways. We determine the future by tweaking variables in the grand equations of present actions, hoping that the results will benefit us or others, and from which we can extract more learning meaning, and fulfillment. Clearly, it is the experience of hope, sometimes called faith, that fuels our lives in the present, inspires us to reflect upon the past, and ultimately compels us to make future things happen. Clearly, the precious fuel that is common to all of us, that is used to digest the past and enable the future, is the quality of hope. And this fuel or state of being exists only in the present. The past and future can give us many things we need and crave, but the greatest measure of their positive energy can only be gained by our fleeting experiences, cherished and enabled in the present. I encourage each of us to fully experience our fleeting time in life. Take each moment in hand, be nourished by hope, and cherish the true gift of being present. I'm Reverend Terence Harding, and thank you for joining me. This is the power of spiritual artistry.